YouTube with the movie. This your boy Simpson Road Posse for life back at you with this video on the business channel, on the business tip. Um, this the do-it-yourself channel. If you're not trying to do anything for yourself, do not even come on this channel, man, because we're serious around here. Everything is, we're gonna do it on our own. We don't need to rely on no attorney or no one to do something for us that we could do for ourselves. Okay, now I'm here to talk about driving versus traveling. You have a constitutional right to travel in your vehicle, your conveyance. Um, and I'm saying that because a lot of people probably don't know. Not a lot of people are aware of it, but I'm putting it out there for entertainment and educational purposes only. Okay, Shapiro versus Thompson says that you have the right to travel freely unencumbered. All right. Murdoch versus Pennsylvania says that you have the right to travel. No, it said that no state can convert your right into a privilege and issue a license and a fee. And if the state does convert your right into a privilege and issue a license and a fee, you can ignore the license and engage in your right with impunity, according to Shuttleworth versus the city of Birmingham. All right. Now you got to go to Carl Miller and read his stuff, or go on YouTube, look up Carl Miller, download in your head what you need to. All right, you don't need a whole lot. You just need what you need. That's it. The extra stuff, you don't even need it. But it's good to know your rights because you have a right to travel. A driver is someone who gets paid in commerce. 18-wheeler, chauffeur, Lyft, Uber, all those guys, police, ambulance driver, and all them. Those are drivers. But if you're getting in your car going from point A to point B, you are considered to be traveling. Now, if you're traveling, you get pulled over, and you say, "Well, I'm traveling," and the police say, "Well, I need your license and registration and all that," and you give him your license. Okay, you just mix public with private. You cannot do that. It don't mix. If you're going to be traveling, you do not need a license. So that will strictly be traveling because no license is required to travel. But if you're driving, you have to display the driver's license. So don't get caught up in that game. You have to know, like you know what you're doing if you're going to be traveling out there. All right? It go for insurance, registrations, and all that. It's a fee attached to the license. So engage in your right with impunity. You have to know those arguments: Shapiro versus Thompson, Murdoch versus Pennsylvania, and Shuttlesworth versus the city of Birmingham. And if you go to court, they give you a ticket. Hey, you can fight it. I motion to dismiss this case with prejudice for failure to state a cause of action for which relief can be granted. That's simple. And then you say Murdoch versus Pennsylvania said that no state can convert my right into a privilege and issue a license and a fee for it. And if the state does convert my right into a privilege and issue a license and a fee, Shuttleworth versus the city of Birmingham says that I can ignore the license and fee and engage in my right with impunity. So since I relied on the Supreme Court and the Constitution, I have the perfect defense for willfulness, and I'm immune from the prosecution. So therefore, I motion to dismiss this case for failure to state a cause of action for which relief can be granted. And I kind of like to collect my costs and fees for defending this frivolous, spurious complaint. You get paid for it. You put down what you want. You know what I mean? You took time off work, all that stuff. You get paid. So that's what you want to look into. And because we have the rights, we're just we're not enforcing it. And these people running over people every day because they look at you as a fictional character, and you're not. You're a man. You're a woman. We have so many rights. All those statues. I heard it was over 60 million or something statute. These are statutes that they can apply to the corporations. You're all capital letters. Name. So you would just want to be cognizant of your rights. And you want to engage in your right with impunity. I travel all the time, you don't want to be harmed by these officers, right? You don't have to be talk to them like they ain't nothing, because you figure you know your stuff. You want to always play the game smart and like, hey, also, can I get your business card, your EIN number, in case I get damaged or anything from this traffic stop. You could take that officer to court, false imprisonment, false arrest. Because they're supposed to have a warrant when they pull you over. And if they take you to jail, they're supposed to take you straight before a magistrate. If they take you from there to jail, it's false arrest, false imprisonment. Now you got grounds for a suit, you see. And you have to read the treaties on arrest and false imprisonment, Charles A. Wise. I had put it up in the video, but I am going to put it up again for you. This is it right here. And like I said, you want to get a book, but you can get a PDF on the phone. You can download it, but you want the book too, because this is bad. This is the best book, one of the best books I ever read, hands down. And I was looking at another YouTube video, and they told me about it. I was listening. I said, okay, we want to check this guy out. I couldn't put the book down. I could not put it down. I said, man, everybody should know this, so I put it out there in another video, but I just had to put it in there because all this stuff goes together. You trample upon my rights, I'm going to sue you. Point blank. So once you get that down packed, get it in your head. Once you can do that, you'll be much better off than you were before, because now you know your rights. And you can assert them in a timely fashion. And that's what you want to do. It's all about reading. Like I always say, that it's going to take you somewhere. And these videos, when I come to you, I'm going to stay on the business tip. We don't play around here. We get straight to the point, straight to the business. And I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. And just know your rights. If you're going to travel with impunity. And know why you are traveling. And share with the officers as well. Hey, this is why I'm traveling. Shuttleworth versus Birmingham. Murdoch versus Pennsylvania. Shapiro versus Thompson. This gives me a constitutional right to travel. I haven't hurt no one. There is a probable cause here. You have a warrant for my arrest. Am I being detained or am I free to go? You haven't committed a crime. You're not even supposed to be locked up for a misdemeanor. Unless they have the warrant for arrest right then and there. If they don't, false arrest, false imprisonment. And you have to go to the treaties on arrest and false imprisonment to know that. That's why I'm sharing it with you. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Keep learning, and you're going to go a long way. I'm out.